Hello everybody and welcome to the Richmond Raceway for the 7th race of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode in our 3rd attempt. As we get ready to get racing here in Richmond, trying to continue the momentum off our back-to-back wins at Atlanta and at Mid-Ohio in dominating fashion, trying to keep it up here at Richmond, which has been a tough track for us in the past. Of course, in the previous career attempts has been a varying bag of finishes. He stories the race. Justin Haley failed OSS multiple times. He'll start at the rear, and our teammate Ross Chastain unfortunately crashed his car in qualifying. He'll start at the rear, and as will Chris Buescher with unapproved body modifications during qualifying. So Buescher, Chastain, Haley to the rear. We get ready to go green. The number 99 Market Basket Chevrolet here at Richmond. The green flag is out, and we are underway here in Richmond. And Joey Logano from the pole up there is leading, but we're going to try to work our way back up from a 24th place starting position alongside the 15 and JJ Yaley. A great effort for the Rickware Racing driver in qualifying to be up here in the top 25. We get to the outside of Yaley, already underneath Brad Keselowski for position. A little bit of contact made, but we get by the 6 right there, making passes nice and easy. Smooth going here in Richmond. Go by Yaley, slides up into us. We hang on to it, get by him, get by Allmendinger. Now on the outside of Chandler Smith. Already we found our way into the top 20 here at the end of lap 1 now, with 15 to go in stage 1. The two Toyota drivers of Bubba Wallace and Ty Gibbs. The next two targets, we got to get around here, get around the outside. Ty Gibbs, Bubba Wallace slides in front of us. More contact, big bump there to the back of the 23. And he's going to go sliding once again in front of us. Bubba, big slide, big contact there between Bubba and Gibbs. We have to squeeze there to avoid completely slamming Bubba and ruining both of our cars there, so apologize to Gibbs about that, but we were out of space, out of room, so we now fight Gibbs for 18th. Now go underneath Todd Gilliland and just blow his doors off for 17th. A little bit of contact though, a little bit of physicality still left over from that road course race in the last episode of Mid-Ohio. And as we try to get by the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. for 16th on the racetrack, we get to his inside side drift down the straightaway. Truex though takes a position for now, but into 1 and 2, we're going to send him one underneath him here, and 13 to go in stage 1. We send one underneath Truex into turn 1 and clear him easily here and slot into 16th place here at Richmond. Early in this race as we continue to try to work our way forwards. Now a couple laps later, 9 to go in stage 1, going underneath the 12 of Ryan Blaney, caught back up to the top 15. We get around Blaney fairly easily. Now try to go the outside of Ryan Preece. That doesn't work, so we're going to cross over Preece, go to his inside, and work our way up into the 14th position now. Get around Preece. Nice easy pass right there. Got around him. Now we chase down the 5 of Kyle Larson, who runs up ahead in 13th. So later that lap, we're going to go by the 5 of Kyle Larson now into 13th place, and his Hendrick teammates right in front of him, Bowman and Elliott, side by side for 11th. Sets us up with a perfect opportunity to dive bomb them 3 wide into turn 1, 7 to go in stage 1. We come from behind and absolutely just 3 wide them, and a beautiful move. We clear the 48 and the 9, slide into 11th. A good old 2-for-1 special here at Richmond Raceway, getting around both the Hendrick drivers who missed the playoffs in real life in 2023 of Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott. And now we chase after the 3 of Austin Dillon to find ourselves into the top 10. And here in turn 1 and 2, we're going to chase down the 3, get to his bumper, now go underneath Austin Dillon and just drive right by him exit of turn 2. And we clear ourselves up into the top 10 into P10 here in Richmond, getting right by Austin Dillon. Now underneath the 24 of William Byron to get up into 9th place now as we continue to clock off laps to the end of the stage and continue to keep gaining ground, moving up through this pack. Now into 9th here with 4 laps to go in stage 1. Now we want the last lap of stage 1. Joey Logano is going to come through to win stage 1 here at Richmond. We have gone around Kyle Busch since, and we will come home to round out stage 1 in the 8th position, earning a solid 3 stage points after a solid climb through the field in stage 1. So solid stage, everything going according to the plan right now. Of course, Logano, Michael McDowell up there, 3rd. I'm rolling. SHR running really well to start this stage. Very impressive. But Joey Logano, your stage winner. So now we come down for 4 tires, full tank of gas. We'll restart in the 7th position as Christopher Bell's team cost him 2 spots on the pit lane. So we get back underway here to begin stage number 2 at Richmond. We are green as we try to get up there into track position, get in the top 5, get in position for this stage win, hopefully. So 370 going stage 2, already by Chase Briscoe. He had a horrible restart. Now we go by Hamlin, Harvick, 3 wide into the bumper, and Michael McDowell getting aggressive through turn 1 and 2 into the back of the 34. He hangs on to it now. Now McDowell and Harvick up ahead. McDowell's going to slide a little bit, opens the door up a little bit. We go 3 wide, really get aggressive, trying to get up into 3rd place. We make it work, squeezing McDowell and Harvick up the racetrack. McDowell checks up big time. He backs out of it, thinking a wreck's going to happen. Now 36 to go in stage 2. We go underneath the 4 of Kevin Harvick through turn 1 and 2. The battle continues, and we're going to do a slide job and clear. Harvick almost hit the 10 of Eric Almirola. What an aggressive send right there through 1, 2, now through 3 and 4. We send one underneath Eric Almirola in the 10, slide up the racetrack. He hangs on to the position, but we get right back on his inside. The battle continues. Here comes Christopher Bell, the 20, putting some pressure on us here at 35 to go in stage 2. So here's a 20 by, give him a bump, and he's going to slide away up in the 10 of Almirola. They both check up, and another classic 2-for-1 special now into 2nd, only behind race leader Joey Logano. couple of laps later, we are now chasing down Logano, going for the stage win. We get aggressive on the slide, drop next to the corner, slam Logano, we get loose, we sideways, we both slide, we both save it for the race lead, and we maintain lead over Logano. Now we overcooked the corner, 3 and 4, slide up the track, Logano gets slowed down, and now Eric Almirola is in the lead here at Richmond. What a battle we have for the lead right now. Bell slots in the second as well. Now we give Bell, once again, a little bit of tap right there, not as hard as a bump before. He gets loose, and we get back into second, trying to chase down Eric Almirola, who's now in the lead and driving away here in Richmond with a strong race. We try to send one back here to the 10 here in 3 and 4. Can't quite make it happen. We slide up the racetrack, lose that position, and now here comes Joey Logano trying to take second once again now. So 32 to go on stage 2. We get to the bumper of the 22. Give Logano a huge shot. He slides way off. There goes Logano. We send him, and we get into second place as Eric Almirola drives away with the race lead here in Richmond. Now a couple laps later, we're trying to hold on to second. Harvick next to us gets into us. Contact. Myself and Harvick getting physical for the race lead here in Richmond. We are again after he gets by us, and now we go to the outside of Michael McDowell, who has gotten into second. Now we 3 wide, absolute mega dive bomb turn 1, and absolutely botched the corner. So Christopher Bell to go by, and Harvick to get back to our inside. We get so loose, we slide down in front of Harvick, blocking him for third. Now we try to track down Christopher Bell in the 20, once again back for second. A couple of laps later, Bell hangs on to the spot for right now as we once again slide way up the racetrack next to the turn 2. The looseness of the car as the run goes on is really affecting us. And go the inside of the 20, Christopher Bell on exit of 3 and 4. The battle is on for second place here in Richmond. Almirola is still way ahead. 25 to go in stage 1. One more pit stop to be made though during the stage. It's going to be green flag stop most likely. Go underneath the 20 of Christopher Bell, and we clear him and move into second place here at Richmond over Bell and Harvick. Now a couple laps later, the 11 Denny Hamlin putting some pressure on us, trying to find his way up into second. As he's now a contender for this. We get loose, slide into the 11 and bounce, try to save it, slam the wall, big contact and more contact in the 34 Michael McDowell. Big damage sustained right there by ourselves being too aggressive. Next to the corner, tried to save it and pounded the wall. So now we're in fourth place. Here next to the corner, we slide into Michael McDowell, and the looseness right about pit stop time is going to hurt us. So 20, Christopher Bell's trying to pit. He spins right in front of us. We're both in the wall. Myself and Christopher Bell go crashing, and it has all fallen apart. We have crashed onto pit road here in Richmond, and we'll be making our green flag stop. But an absolute disastrous turn of events. Here's another look at it. See, we come up the track, the 20's trying to pit, comes down right in front of us, he spins out right in front of us, the 22 hits him, and then we slam in the back of him, hit the wall, and spin out, and that ruins our race. Now, we cycle out of the pits in 10th, but we did not pit to fix our repairs. We only got tires and fuel, so this heavy damage from hitting the wall and Christopher Bell is really affecting us here. So 7 laps in stage 2, we're trying to hold on, do some damage control here at all these positions that we're just losing right now. See, Byron, Austin Dillon already getting by us, Chris Buescher, they're just so much faster than us. They're all going by us right now, so we're just struggling with obviously the damage makes us so slow in the straightaways and the grip through the corners. Our goal right now is to stay on the lead lap by the end of the stage, and we'll be fine for the final stage, stay in contention. But it's not been our stage. Here we go. And then Chastain, the 1, goes into us and just spins himself nearly. I mean, what is Ross Chastain thinking? He was trying to get around us. I gave him the bottom. He just drove right into me. A little bit of teammate conflict right there. Not too happy about the way Chastain was racing me. Now 2 to go in stage 1. You see the 10 of Almirola. He's catching us. He is nearly lapping us right now. He's on the last lap of the stage. We still have 2 more laps to go, but we have Blaney and Cindric luckily has buffers between myself and the 10. But the worst case scenario, we get laps. So all we have to do is hang on here, do 3 and 4. Then 10's going to win the stage, and we'll be on the lead lap. So we survive on the lead lap to stage. Eric Almirola wins stage 2 here at Richmond in dominating fashion. And now we try to race back to the line, just trying to salvage 18th place here if we can even beat Austin Cindric back to the line, which I think we'll be able to, as we still have pretty decent grip here for this short run to the end of the stage. But it has cost us dearly, as all that track position that we had has been completely erased, and we end stage 2 in the 18th position. A rough stage up to that crash on the pit road, just not the way we wanted to go down. So now we got to really try to salvage the day here in this final stage, try to get back into contention. So we were running well, and then the handling just completely went away in the long run, and we're ruined. So now we pit, get everything repaired, fill her up with gas, 4 tires, drop back to 19th. Truex gets the free pass in 20th, so we have 20 drivers on the lead lap here to begin this final stage of racing in Richmond. And it's going to be a long one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 41 laps to go here in Richmond. A 41 lap stage for sure. 1 pit stop absolutely has to be. We get to the back of the 8 of Kyle Busch into turn 1, already getting aggressive using the bumper on Kyle Busch. Now underneath Christopher Bell for 14th. As you're not messing around, we know how crucial and vital track position is here at Richmond. So we're trying to work our way forwards work by the guys like Larson and Christopher Bell, and get back up into the top 5, top 10, at least get into the top 10 at least, as we were running top 5 when we crashed with the 20, and that cost both of us dearly. As now we go underneath the 3 of Austin Dillon, up into 12th place now, as we continue our march towards the front of the pack, where Joey Logano is now back in the race lead, but is under fire from Michael McDowell in the 34. How about that? McDowell having a tremendous run, leading here in Richmond, looking for the upset win. Can he make it happen? We've already gone around Bubba Wallace, as now we go underneath Kevin Harvick for a spot inside the top 10, which would be 10th place. We're going to be side by side here down the backstretch. Myself and Harvick continue to fight hard for this 10th spot on the racetrack through 3 and 4. We're going to clear the 4 of Kevin Harvick with an aggressive slide job on exit of the corner. And now on the left 63, the 45 of Tyler Reddick has blown a tire, slams AJ Allmendier, but the 45 crashes a flat tire, takes out Tyler Reddick. No caution. Now 2 laps after that, lap 30, with 36 to go, we are racing the 48 of Alex Bowman for 9th. We take the position down the backstretch, and a caution will wave. Caution will come out here in Richmond, so we stay out on the racetrack, as does everyone. We restart in 9th here, 33 to go now. We already go take Briscoe and Busher 3 wide underneath Byron and Hamlin, continuing a beautiful charge. And what a move right there to get by William Byron. A little bit of physical there next to the corner, not the way we wanted. We slid up into the 24, made some contact, but we're back in the top 5 going by Hamlin. And remember the 10 of Eric Almirola, he was about to lap us the end of stage 2, but now we're passing him for 4th on the racetrack. After a tremendous turnaround to begin this stage, we are back in contention, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going down without a fight here in Richmond, but Chase Elliott is leading this race now, looking for the win. Michael McDowell runs in 2nd, and we are battling Joey Logano hard for 3rd place here into 3 and 4, trying to get back and continue our streak of a top 5 finish in every race this season. As we clear Logano now, trying to hold him and Briscoe off. 30 to go now, the 14. That is the 22. We give Logano a huge bump through turn 1 and 2. He slides. Big contact in the side of him, trying to go low. We hit the apron of him, and his slam the 10 of Eric Almirola as well, trying to merge back on the racetrack without crashing, and the 10's going to go sliding up into the wall, and we'll move back up into the 4th position here, as it is Elliott, McDowell, Briscoe, myself, and Bubba Wallace, the top 5 at Richmond with 29 to go. Now lap 73, the 12 of Ryan Blaney blows a tire. He goes into the wall. His day will be done. No caution called. Now later in the stage, we're still trying to hold off Joey Logano for 4th here on the racetrack. He gets underneath us. Contact made. He slams us in the wall hard. Big damage, and another big hard pounding into the fence right there. Joey Logano just slams into the back of us into the corner and sends us all the way up into the outside wall and costs us multiple positions on the racetrack as we fall back to 7th now with 25 laps to go. And I'm infuriated because I'm thinking that's all completely on Joey Logano. So right here during the race, I vowed that if we get back to that 22, he's going around. So now we go underneath the 23 Bubba Wallace to move into the 5th position, back into the top 5. Couple of laps later, still recovering, get loose on the wall, slide way down the racetrack, make an incredible save, almost wrecked with the 23 and the 24. 21 laps to go in this race, and the racing just continues to intensify every single lap. Now on to 20 laps to go. The next lap, Byron gets by us for 5th. Hamlin underneath us for 6th. We're trying to hold him off. Hamlin slides. We get back to the bumper of the 24, the outside of the 11, trying to hold the position, and we get very loose on exit turn 2, slide into the 17. He gets to the inside of us. Now we're trying to get down the bottom. Busher, the 17, slides. The 17, and Busher's going to spin. We try to go high to avoid him. He spins, he clips us, and we're spinning around we go. And the caution will wave as myself and the 17 get into it. Here's another angle from Harvick's view. Just a little bit of contact trying to get down the bottom of the racetrack. Busher slides. I try to avoid him up top. He spins and then clips us, come back up the track, and spins us out in front of the pack, and the caution will wave. And we are right back to square one as all the track position completely erased by Christopher Busher in the 17. See, really, that was our mistake there for coming down on Busher a little early, trying to get to the bottom. That got him loose, and then I just tried to avoid him, and it was too late, and then he just hit Harvick, and we were just an instant bystander at the end of that. I mean, we started, but then at the end of that, we were just collected in it. So now we're going to get back underway. 16 laps to go from 20th position at Richmond. It is going to be one hell of a finish. Elliott, McDowell are battling for the lead and the win right now. We're going 3 with Eric Almirola. Harrison Burnett. We get into the 10 of Almirola. He slides. Almirola now spins back into his teammate Ryan Preece and stacks up the entire inside lane as the 10 wipes out one of the best cars of the day. Almirola around. His day ruined as he go underneath the 48 of Bowman now for 15th. Give Truex a big bump, trying to get back up into 14th place. Just a little bit of mistake there. We crowded Almirola out of room. He ended up losing control and wrecking himself out of contention. So now 15 to go. We have our work cut out for us here, but we're already getting aggressive. Going by Truex, Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Busch, all here through turn 1 and 2. The inside of the 8, and in between him and the 14, we lift to get behind Briscoe. So we get to the inside of Chase Briscoe here into 3 and 4. Get underneath him, make the pass, and get underneath Austin Dillon as well. Get physical, make a little bit of contact, but find ourselves into the top 10 now. With 14 to go, we are back in 10th. See our teammate of Ross Chastain running up there in the 9th position, having himself a pretty solid run today. Both Trackhouse guys. As if you've been the better car with speed-wise, so we're going to the inside of Chastain here into 3 and 4. And we're going to pass our teammate. You know, just remember what he did earlier when he just sent it into the corner and wiped us out. You know, we remember that, so we didn't give him much room there. Then we get by Denny Hamlin for 8th place, and now try to go by Bubba Wallace for 7th on the racetrack, which we will. We go right around Bubba, move into 7th, and now chase down Kyle Larson for 6th and just blow his doors off here through 1 and 2. A clean, easy pass right there by Kyle Larson, and our charge through the pack continues now back into the top 5. Going by the 24 of William Byron, only now behind McDowell, Logano, Elliott, and I believe that is Briscoe, maybe? I forget if it's in second, but now we're going to use Michael McDowell for 4th place here. So sorry, Christopher Bell up there is up there in second. So now we're battling Michael McDowell for 4th place here with just 11 laps to go here. Richmond, we're going to go underneath the 34 here through the exit of 1 and 2. We get a good entry to the corner and exit. We will clear Michael McDowell and slot into the 4th position on the racetrack. And now a caution comes out, so we're going to restart here in 4th with just 7 to go in Richmond. It is go time. Everyone's going to be aggressive. Balls to the wall. We get to the back of the 22. Logano, give him a bumper. We go 4 wide for the lead through turn 1 and 2. Get physical, but take back the race lead here in Richmond. We have not led in God knows how long. This is back all the way to the beginning of stage 2, but we take the lead back with a 4 wide pass on Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, and Chase Elliott, and hold off McDowell with just 6 laps to go, and now we wanted just 2 to go at Richmond. We are so close to victory lane once again, making it 3 wins in a row. We are trying to hold off the Michael McDowell, Chase Briscoe, and Chase Elliott, who are all hungry, chasing us down here at Richmond, coming to the white flag. All we have to do, no mistakes, don't wreck the car, and we should be okay here to fight McDowell out for the win. White flag, final lap, presented by Credit One Bank here in Richmond. It has come down to this last chance for McDowell, Elliott, and Briscoe. As we come through 1 and 2, the foul time a little bit up the racetrack. We get loose, try to save it, pound the wall, big mistake, and McDowell is going to go through to the lead, and he slides. We send it deep into 3-4. Elliott into the wall, goes the 9, the 14 gets by us, and Michael McDowell will win at Richmond with the upset. Chase Briscoe 2nd, we come home 3rd. An agonizing 3rd place finish as we absolutely fumbled the bag and choked it in the last lap. See McDowell, Briscoe, myself, Byron, and Bowman in the top 5. Then Larson, Logano, Elliott, Bell, and Truex the top 10. Elliott ends up 8th. Logano, who had a good run, 7th, and Bell 9th. And I see 11th through 20th in the race results. Our teammate Chastain ends up 12th. How about Austin Hill with the top 20? Shout out to him. He had a great run. But, oh, that one hurt. I really wanted to win here in Richmond, and we just absolutely choked it. You see the rest of the race results there. The DNF being Noah Gragson. Just made a mistake. Said no mistakes. We made a mistake. That's completely on me. I messed it up. I apologize to the team. We just choked it there. So the point standings, we extend our points lead to 96 now. And you see, of course, myself, Harvick, Bell, McDowell in the playoffs with wins, and Elliott, Larson, Chastain, Byron, Logano, Truex, and Kyle Busch in on points, as well as Keselowski, Hamlin, Allmendinger, Bowman, and Wallace, with Cindric, Haley, Buescher, and Briscoe being the first 4 drivers below the playoff cut line after 7 races into this season. And you see everyone else in the point standings. And now we are going to get the post-race superlatives, as always. Fastest lap, all that good stuff. So the fastest lap race will go to Christopher Bell with a 21.42. Very quick lap from him. Then Eric Almirola led the most laps, seeing 36 laps, the majority of them in stage 2. Didn't work out for him either. And then on the move is our teammate, Chastain, from the back all the way up to 12th, up 26 spots on the day. And the tough break will go to Almirola, who dominated stage 2, but finishes in 34th place after the contact made between us. Now we head back, see how the reputation breakdown's looking and how the playoff grid is shaping up here early in this season. So now we look at the reputation breakdown. We got Hamlin and Blaney mad at us, Elliott, Gibbs, Bell, Yaley upset, Buescher, Larson, Logano annoyed. So we got some work to do there. Then on the other side, we have a lot of guys who are nice to us, but Chastain goes down to happy from friends. So right now we don't have any friends or any rivals, so we're right now neutral view, divided amongst the Cup Series. Now look at the playoff grid. Of course, as aforementioned, we have 4 wins on Harvick, Bell, McDowell. Of course, McDowell with the upset win. He's in the playoffs. Michael McDowell's going to be fighting for a championship when we get to Darlington. Then, of course, you see the rest of the guys in on points. The Hendrick drivers, Chastain, Logano, Truex, Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Allmendinger, Bubba Wallace are currently in the playoffs. And you see the guys who are just out in Cindric, Haley, Busher, Briscoe, and Blaney. So until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.